You could say welcome back.
Yeah.
You could say welcome to Mornings with Barebone Soccer at Waldschänke, Cidery, and Coffee House.
Right.
We'll be doing this every single week now. Our official home.
Here we are.
Wow, that felt good to say.
Nice.
How'd that feel?
Wait, do you want me to bring it in?
I just started it.
Oh, okay.
That was me starting it.
Fuck, I want to start it.
All right, how about we'll do it again? We'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Okay.
I'll even come back out.
Yeah.
And dive back in. Just stare at the camera. Hello.
And welcome to the Coffee with Bare Bones at Waldschänke Ciders and Coffee. What an opportunity that we've been given here. Shout out Kian over there, owner at Waldschänke. We're here in bright, Sunnyside, Denver.
On a very sunny day.
On a very sunny day in the middle of September. It's warm. It's lovely. Fall is in the air.
Love.
And love.
I love this. I love this place. We've been here like 6 times.
Yeah.
I have been here like 6 times in the past month.
Great food.
So.
Great coffee. Great ciders. Check some of their stuff out. Shout out Kian. Thank you for having us. And the cool thing is we're going to start doing this hopefully every week.
No, it is every week. This is the Barebone Soccer new home. This is our place where we get to talk freely about whatever the frick we want.
Whatever the frick we want. That's right. So today, we wanted to talk about why are we doing this? Why is Bare Bones seeking out places like Waldschänke and business owners like Kian? And what is our ultimate mission for Bare Bones, for the community, for the greater good of soccer in America? So I'll start it there and you give me the rundown.
Well, in short, we could say, because why the frick not?
Yes.
But the long version of that is essentially that since the dawn of time, or the dawn of Bare Bones' existence, really, when we first started doing this, we were always thinking of, again, as you've seen throughout our events, if you've been here or seen some of our things that we've done, it's important to us that we have a local connection. This is, as of today, a very localized community organization that we run through soccer watch parties, soccer games, soccer events, soccer parties, and kind of all that stuff. So we thought, what would be better ways that we could, again, connect locally, help out local business as well, get some support from them back to us to do things like this, kind of whenever we want.
Dude,
isn't that great? How about that harmony?
This is the dream, truly.
Yeah. Dawn of a new era for Barebone Soccer.
Yeah, we're finally getting to step into what we've envisioned for Bare Bones, which is collaboration with local businesses who love soccer and know that it can be a gateway to more and bigger community. We all know that the beautiful game is built on that aspect of being social, connecting with others. Food and drink is a huge part of the game.
The love for connection.
Right? Yeah. And that's what has always fired me up about soccer, especially, yes, when I started playing, like I loved the game and playing and the strategy and what I could do with the ball and all these different things and, actually playing the game. But the more and more I started to play with people and go to random pickups and bless you, and meet people who had been playing this game for years in other countries and grew up on a culture of soccer, I realized, wow, this is a path to expanding my horizons as a person, expanding my horizons, and connecting with other people in a way that I don't think you get in any other kind of global community, right?
No, this was as I think, DIY as it gets, which was a lot of our kind of foundational starting point. Was what the hell and who the hell and where the hell can we do all these things that we want to do and show people how great our community is and how great of an area we can really serve.
Yeah.
So that's why we're here today. That's why we'll be here every single week. Hopefully soon talking to some guests, getting some people on episodes.
Yes.
In general, just talking through kind of things that we're passionate about. Maybe we'll even drop some teasers in here, as well of what's to come for Barebones Soccer, if you're lucky. We'll consider it at least, right? So
what would those things be if you could tease?
I don't know what you're talking about, actually. What do you mean? Let's just say, well, here we are at Waldschänke Cidery and Coffee House. Let's just say this is only the beginning of what's to come at this location. So
yes,
we have something in the works coming very soon as well. So you may have seen us already tease on Instagram the other day. You may have not. Either way, my lips are sealed on that one for a second. So, but another fun event being planned here. And we'll be kind of starting to advertise that soon. So you will see fairly soon what we got going on.
Heck yeah. A lot of good stuff for Barebones, but really just wanted to go into the topic today as well on like what makes soccer such a community thing exactly. What to you, and when we're thinking about collaborations with local businesses, when we're thinking about like local soccer, especially in Denver, what are you seeing, and kind of explain the vision, I guess, for local soccer in Denver, specifically with Barebones, and then what we're trying to do, internationally, nationally.
I don't know. I wasn't prepared for that one.
Explain the vision. Okay. Well, he's like,
are you kidding me?
I forgot what I've done.
Let me get my speech out. I think I put it somewhere here, actually. But yes, the grand vision that what we kind of see that we saw that was lacking, right, was the need for that human connection, the need for creativity, the utmost self-expression, right? Creativity, self-expression, and connection. Yeah. What can we make that was unique and actually brought us back to the roots of what soccer to us has been all about? And what drew us together was naturally just two humans genuinely enjoying each other's company and just being social. So we wanted to create things in places that were encompassing all of that, right? And we think that we saw a lack of that maybe when we tried other areas of soccer ourselves. And it was like, wow, like there is something that we could do with this. There's something missing, I think, that feels extremely localized. It feels extremely genuine. It feels extremely community oriented. And a lot of the world outside of our little bubble, in America does do this. And I think even some of your favorite maybe YouTubers or podcasters or people in communities outside of our realm, or outside of like our physical space, are doing more things like this. So this is our kind of part in giving back. Yeah. And showing people like how fun and how social the game can be and should be, and truthfully is in most places outside of America. So I think America has done a decent job, just the people within it, to create these own communities. This is, again, just our version of it.
Yeah. On that point of kind of the difference between Europe or literally most other parts of the world that have their own soccer communities and their own, I'll say, soccer content creation. What's the word I'm looking for? Following or presence on social media. Americans are starting to do that, but it's just different. You see people, playing the game and just showing their highlight clips. You're seeing mic'd up videos here and there. But for me, I don't think as many soccer creators in the States have created and replicated the true feeling of what it's like to be in a soccer community that is full of your friends. And that is what Bare Bones is trying to do. I think we're on the way. We haven't quite gotten there. We've done a lot of this kind of content where Ian and I are talking, but we haven't done the full, like, we want to show more squad content, right? Like more. So I'll shout out Five Guys FC over in London as some of the goats of this kind of content. And so we're trying to build the squad and show the squad chemistry and the squad connections and what it's like being inside one of these groups. And I know we have that. So that's what we're trying to build.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
It's like anybody can do it. It just requires a little bit of effort and a little bit of thoughtfulness and creativity. And not everyone's going to be that person. So we thought, why not us, right? A little bit of imagination. Actually, I'd probably say it quite an imagination. Creativity, the thoughtfulness of it all. We just have a yearning for getting together with more people and really like fucking partying with people. That's what we want to do. We wanted to create party with our friends, make more friends, and just throw on these environments and events that we thought like would be hard to say, I don't want to join that.
Yes, 100%. Great example of that vibe and that environment is this past weekend. We kind of hit a milestone where Bare Bones got to host at a C38, which is Rapids street team. They host
Supporter group.
Yep, supporter group before every home game. They have a tailgate, and we got to set up street ball in the parking lot.
Fucking gang.
Have a gay old time. Ian and multiple others took their shoes off and played in the streets.
One could call it bare feet for Bare Bones. So was it intentional? Maybe not. Was it incredibly funny? Yes.
I think so.
Was it maybe somewhat irresponsible and slightly dangerous? No.
Absolutely.
Don't forget that part. It was not. And everyone signs a waiver, so it doesn't matter.
You must sign a waiver. We are not responsible for your broken toes.
No, or your slashed heels.
Yes.
Or anything.
Yep.
Roughed up pads.
Unbelievable. But
not on us.
That was a milestone for us to be able to collaborate. Bless you.
Sorry.
You okay?
I need some of your coffee. No, okay.
Do you want coffee or water? But that was a milestone for us. We really got to put ourselves out there a little more. And we got random people to walk off the street and be like, who are you guys? Can I play too?
And we said no.
And we said, no, this is an exclusive community. No.
Too good.
Screw you. No, we absolutely said, come on in. That's what we were there for. And kind of just marks really what I think is just the beginning of this like street soccer, squad soccer movement here in Denver. It's existed in the shadows, and we're trying to bring a lot more light to it now.
I'd say it's going well too.
No.
Yeah, that was our first like new a step into a different element. Obviously, we've done street soccer before. That is not new to us. But this was the first time like with a different audience who does not know a damn thing, may not know a damn thing about us, like 100+ people that are at this tailgate kind of watching us, hearing us, seeing us do our thing. And our first shot at being like, push everything out to the public world, see what they think, right?
Mm-hmm.
In terms of a spectacle, how did you think that it went?
Thought it was great.
And did people miss out if they weren't there?
I'm going to go ahead and say yes. I told myself, look, I played soccer that morning, with our usual Saturday morning crew. And I was like, I'm going to be tapped out. I get there. I show up in my Vans and my...
Were you expecting to play?
I was not expecting to play.
Oh, why not?
I was like, I'll be fine. But like, this is what happens when you see a crew of people having a good time playing soccer.
Oops.
You're like, oops, might need
Fuck
to get
me.
in there. Fuck me.
Yeah, you showed up in Vans and I thought, is he just out for the day? Would he prefer not to play? Was it because we played in the morning? And then I thought, I'm fairly certain we're both going to end up playing, which is also kind of a milestone because we often don't have the time to both be super involved.
Mm-hmm.
So it was nice. I will say that was also part of like our staggered attendance. So like we got the numbers, but it was very staggered like throughout the 3 hours that we were there, which is something I was going to mention as well.
Yeah.
I think there's some things that we could adjust and tweak for the next time. And we do fully plan on coming back, hopefully soon. So C38 and the tailgate. See you out there soon again.
See you out there.
But
you have a little
what?
Water on the stash.
Okay.
He's like, I'm good.
You could get it off for me if you wanted to.
Oh, I'm fine.
But what I was going to say is that we're hopeful to return really, really soon again. Obviously, we have the green light for that. I think everyone really enjoyed it. And everyone was really super helpful at C38, the leadership board, and shout out to Logan as well, from C38, a bunch of people helping us out, really accommodating. I think we noticed that there was one communication miscue where both parties actually don't know what went wrong or where things kind of broke down because we had all of our barriers behind one net, and we were both confused when we got there as to why that was that way, because naturally you'd think if you have two nets that there'd be barriers behind both nets.
Yeah.
That was not the case.
Yeah, unfortunately. But we figured it out. We got some foldable tables as barriers. And it's funny because
honestly, I kind of like that more.
They put the barriers on the opposite end where where a bunch of cars were versus where most of the people were going to be.
Not a bunch of cars. There was like a car.
Yeah.
And there was already like, when I was checking that out, there was already a barrier, like two of them already there. So I was like, why did we have 6 barriers put behind? I was like, no, that's not it. Wrong
spot.
But we made it work. And again, truthfully, I feel like the fold out tables I almost like prefer. Maybe, potentially, right?
Maybe.
I mean, we're not going to get 6 behind that neck the next time. There would only be like 3. We had 4 or 5 tables with sandbags.
Yeah.
Shout out again, C38. Thank you. That was
yes.
That was pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Overall, super fun. The barefoot session was hilarious. This made me think. We had the games there, right? We had an Ian versus Dan. Kind of like squad battle for a minute, right? We had that game.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, I don't think we have ever introduced ourselves. Like officially, at least on this.
Didn't we do an episode where we did that?
Did we officially say, I'm Ian, I'm Dan, head honchos of Barebones Soccer? You heard it here first. That was it, right now. So
I think that
now you know who we are. Now you know everything about us. There you go.
Hello.
Yeah, it's us.
If
Cheers.
you haven't, but I'm pretty sure on one of those episodes that was our thing.
I think I vaguely recall.
Yeah. This guy. He's done so much content, he can't remember anything.
A little fuzzy at times. Either way.
Yeah.
What would we change? What would you change for next time if you could for an event such as that one? Maybe give people a window into what it could look like again the next time. I have my opinions for the record.
Yeah.
So I came prepared.
If we had...
I didn't prompt you on this, I know. So
a Rapids player come in...
Come on!
And play with us. Although that was literally before a game, so we don't want
Rapids 2 players?
Yeah,
We had
Rapids 2.
Rapids Academy.
Drew Moore was there, like, doing an announcement for the
Chili
cook-off.
cook-off. We had a chili
day,
cook-off. Come on.
which was pretty cool.
$12, all you can eat at the tailgate, every single home match, plus the chili cook-off, just perfectly aligned with our event.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Sorry, we do that bit from Zlatan Ibrahimovic's first goal in MLS, the commentator going nuts.
Throwing this body in, it's going to fall for Ibrahimovic! Oh, come on!
Unbelievable.
So we haven't stopped doing that, I guess, in 4 years or whenever Zlatan got his introduction.
That was just nuts. I mean, what was that his literal first game?
Yes.
And he has
he subbed on and scored from like 40 yards out.
Yeah, he has like 2 or 3 of his best goals he's ever like made, and then goes back to Europe after that.
2 seasons later.
Yeah.
Right.
Unreal. Zlatan.
What a guy.
But yeah. I think it would be just adding some of those things on, but ultimately I'm pretty pumped about what we did, and
I'm not.
Ian said fuck that.
No, it needs to be way better. I did have a few tweaks in mind.
Okay. What are yours?
This is us now strategizing live on camera as you see right here, right now.
Okay.
But my opinion was it went for 3 hours, right? The attendance was staggered throughout that.
Yeah.
So some people didn't show up till after 6. And we couldn't get a cohesion of like next team on, because people are taking breaks. If you're there for 2 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, it just got kind of like the games got a little spread out. And I was like, there's not enough structure in this. So we as much as we say we are, I'm doing quotes as if that's not our name, bare bones soccer, keeping it as bare bones as we can while still having structure.
Yeah.
So I'd say that was probably our least structured event, which was fun. Like there were plenty of pros to that. But I think the con to that is, for one, people don't always know exactly what and when is going on if it's for so long and the attendance is staggered throughout instead of like 20 people all showed up at 5:30.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
And maybe if we had kind of a dedicated ref kind of person who's just like, get in here, you know, like
Someone to yell at.
Yes. Yeah. Someone.
Are you saying that should be me?
I think you can do it.
I think
you can handle it.
If I'm ref, I'm emceeing that whole thing though. Like
you're
real
also mic'd up.
Like real street soccer style.
Oh,
think of like NBA street, or like, you ever watch And One?
Yes.
Growing up, do you ever watch And One? The And One tournaments. That was honestly like an early inspiration for me. Huge And One fan.
Dude. Yeah. We need to, that's what we're trying to create.
Kind
of,
right?
Yeah. Is that like street vibe? We'll get a GoPro and a mic on you, and you ever see those like ref cams like in the Premier League and stuff like that? That's what you have to look forward to. So
I think we need a cordless mic, a real legit cordless mic to carry around and MC stuff. Because a lot of times I find myself kind of in the mix of those things, of like the area of playing anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm mostly coordinating and just like watching on and trying to connect with players on the sideline. That's all great. We'll continue to do that. But I think it would also be really cool if I'm like simultaneously also like highlighting all the big plays and maybe bashing a couple. No, actually, I might talk a little shit.
As you should.
What do you think?
I like it. I'm all in.
Pretty smart, right?
So
should do that.
If you have ideas, send them our way for Bare Bones. What do you want to see on the Bare Bones pages, Instagram, YouTube, wherever we're at?
Live events.
What
would you like for us to do? We have, just as of recently, really kind of dove into our even more self-expression, even more freedom with the content that we make, starting to make, and then the events that we have on like in person. And this is like kind of our platform to shine now, and you can tease people with what's to come, and maybe we can start having like what's it called? Like if you reel back what we did the prior week at a certain event or an activity,
Highlight
show
reel.
you like a highlight reel on here showing you what we did. That can be fun too. Be like, look how wacky it was. Ian and some people played barefoot for no reason at all. Why would you do that? I don't know. It's just fun. That's why.
Because why
Because
not?
we can.
Because we can.
And we did. And we will. Again.
And we will continue.
I think we're going to do a full 5v5 full-sided or 5v5 barefoot league. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. At least one pickup session,
Yeah.
I think would be hilarious if both teams, the whole 10 or 8 folks on the field were all barefoot. Just for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
That's our goal, is to just do some crazy-ish like that and just push the boundaries of squad soccer content.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
So,
And stuff that you just don't see it really happening a bunch. And I think we're often told like a lot to play by the book or by the rules, right? And structure is a great, beautiful thing for any rec sport, right? We still want that. I think in some ways we could improve on that. Again, like we think that we could improve for the C38 event. With that said, I think there's also plenty of room for the interesting, the weird, the exotic, the fun. What else can we get people to do? That would just be silly and fun and entertaining. And we've always been telling people, like, we are events first, right? We are events first. So let's make the events as fun as they can be with no limitations, because these events are our dojo.
The Bare Bones Dojo, if you will. Well, I think we give the
BBD.
people BBD, BBSCD, Bare Bones Soccer Collective Dojo,
Just BBD.
BBD.
Don't think about it too much.
Well, I think we give the people a good, some good insight into what we're working on, in terms of content, in terms of local collabs, and come back to hang out with us at Waldschänke. Definitely come through, come get some coffee, some cider, some food. Their kitchen is amazing.
Breakfast. Dinner.
Literally, you could
Everything.
live here
It
if you
works.
wanted.
Yes.
You can
That's right.
live and work here. If you've got a remote job, come get coffee, eat breakfast, work for a while, have some cider later, have some dinner later. You don't need to leave.
Yeah. And with that said,
Here
we
we
will
go.
switch allegiances real quick to
He's going for it.
Waldschänke.
He's really going for it.
That's right.
Wow. Unbelievable. Better put your mic back on. Look at that. There it is. Waldschänke. It's a good color.
Thank you. You couldn't figure them out.
Yeah.
I'll get some.
Well, there you go. And that's that.
Bare Bones at Waldschänke. Out.
Just for the end of it. There we go.